Here we are. We're live. We're live. Hello, everybody. We are the Mad Scientists. I am Mad Frankie. That is Violet Igor over there.
Oh, we got the echo. I got to fix that.
There you go.
Hold the phone.
Lovely.
I got you.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
I've got
Got
quite
it.
a few things to show you today. I just got these
Hi,
in the
hi,
post
who,
today.
hi, who, hey, wait, hold the phone.
I'm stopping.
You got it?
Too
I,
eager.
I got to say hello to some people here.
Okay. You
We
say
have,
hello.
we have
I'll
these
say hello.
really nice people that came to watch
We're
us.
going to pull the whole thing off.
Take a breath. Let's say hello. Who do we have here?
We
We
have
Well, hi, Fran. How you doing there, Fran?
hello. Is
First one
that
in.
me? Or another one?
Well, that was you.
You go out. Go on. Go on. Because we're going to be doing
And then,
printing. So
hi, Ann. Welcome, welcome. And there's Carrie. We love
hello.
Carrie. Hi, Carrie.
Ian,
And
there's
Liz. Liz, Carrie not only beat you, but so did Ann. Welcome, welcome. Who else do we
we
have
have
here? Anybody else?
hello. Hello, Kerry. Hello, Liz. Hello. And again, Liz again. Hello, everybody. I've just shut the door and booted the dog out. So we've got room if we want to do anything.
Okay. I think that's everybody so far. Others will come in as we go. I'm like you, Liz. I like when the chat is less crazy and hi, Diane. And when I'm trying to watch other streams like PM Artist, we are everybody's so talkative, and PM Artist is so
Oh,
cool.
hi, Diane.
Okay,
Hi,
so
Paula.
there's Paula. There she is.
Right, well, I've got here some things to show you. Now, this is an old piece of rust. I have absolutely no idea what it is, but I found it lying about in the back garden, and there's some nice little bits of rust there. I can use for eco dyeing, those extra pieces. And it's just a lovely pattern on it, patina. Simply super. It's probably something to go around a box or something, I
Oh,
expect.
you have treasures. You have treasures there. Ooh,
So that's that.
little bits. You
Rusty.
want to take me off the screen? You
Oh,
want to take
okay.
me off so we can see more of you? There we
There we
go.
go. So it's a piece of rusty, I don't know what. Okay. It looks as if it had enveloped something slotted in there, the edge of something or other. But apart from that, it's got no holes in it for screws or anything. So no idea what it might have been. Fun. I find things like that really interesting. You don't know what they are and you don't know what they've been, and they're just interesting. And I've got a couple of plates to pull, but in the meantime, these arrived today. So I'm going, lovely. We have here a collection of different things. We've got Nouveau. Let's open that up. Don't like things still being packed away so you can't see them properly. Woof. Here we are. Unfortunately, it looks pink, but it's copper. It really is. That's what they got me to buy it by. Tender peach. I thought it looked like copper, so I could look like a rosy copper. We'll see when we spray it anyway.
That's kind
This one, let's see what this one is. I can't even remember what I ordered now. It depends on what they look like on screen, you know. Oh, this is more pinky. Strawberry ice.
Ooh.
Well, you can't have just browns all the time. Now, this one is plum copper. Yes,
Oh, I
that's more
like
like
that one.
a proper copper. Yes, that's
What
lovely.
brand is that one?
Well, these two are Nouveau. This one is Vallejo.
Okay.
It's an antique colour, that one. These three are all Vallejo, these ones. That one's Spicy Violet.
Ha ha ha.
The way I bought that one.
We
And
found
that
me.
one's rusty orange.
Okay. I'm interested in that one and the other coppers.
Yep. So they could be interesting. And what else have we got? Well, I've got this one. Now, I might have had this before, but, you know, you've only got to say something's purple and I can't resist it.
Hi, Julie. Hi, Trish.
It's called Villainous Potions. I think that might be one, and then again, it might not. But it's purple, so yeah, gotta have that. That's Distress, that's Rangers, Tim Holtz. This is Stamperia, mixed media aqua color, and it's turquoise or turquoise. Probably French, don't know, but that means turquoise, basically.
It's turquoise.
It looks blue on the screen, but in real life, it's definitely teal, turquoise.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen. Hi, Trish. Hi, Julie. And this one is another Vallejo, and it's a clear one, though. It's a sunny yellow. I think the others are clear, too, except for the plum copper, which has got mica in. The other two are more clear, but they're a darker colour. So we've got the spicy violet, the rusty orange, and then the sunny yellow.
So do you have a plan? The way you purchase these and the colors, do you have a plan?
No idea. I just went, I'm bored. I want to buy some nice colours. I haven't bought colours for ages. That's a nice one. We'll have that. Yeah. Silly way to do it. But I've been buying sort of things for the house for a long time, and it's so boring doing things like that, you know.
Yep.
Got to buy stuff for the loo. Got to buy
a new roofing job and fixing the door and fixing the loo. Yeah, all boring.
I'm not bored. So these two, these are Heidi Swap colours. These are. We've got tea, and we've got patina. I love patina, and I really like tea. The tea that Seth Apter does with Isink, I like. So we'll see what the Heidi Swap one is like. Colour Shine.
I don't know that brand.
Well, I've heard of Heidi Swap for quite a long time. It's quite a well-known name, but I've never been able to get any before. I think they're either European, you know, like sort of I don't know, like Belgian or German or something, or they're American. I don't know, but I've not been able to get them before. So seeing them there at Crafteliers, I went, ooh, yeah, try that. Just because I'd heard of the name before, but hadn't tried those. Now, these I have tried before. These are the Prisma colours, Colour Bloom. This one is Tangerine Spray Mist. And I do love the spray. And it's got a little stopper you can take off and put on. Of course, that means you can lose it. But I do like the action. It's a trigger action one, and it's really easy to use. Love that. Got quite a few of those already.
Trigger instead of pump.
The other thing that I bought was this, which is rather naughty, but I am really enjoying it. It's a set of black Pigma Micron pens. Now, I've used these for some time, but the ones I've got are starting to get a bit threadbare, you know, not much ink in them. So I thought, well, I was going to buy the same ones I've got. And then I thought, do they have any other sizes? So I had a look around and this set popped up and I thought, ooh. Because in this set, apart from having 01, 02, 03, 04, 07, I think is the next one. It might be 05. It sort of skips a number here and there. Yes, 05. And then it goes to 1, 3, 2, 08, 10, 12, and 003 and 005. Now, those, I've tested those. They are so faint. The 003 is so faint you can barely see it. Let me show you what they look like.
The 0.3 millimeters is what this Statler is that I've been doing, that I've been doodling with, and it's too fine. I need something fatter. Mariah gave me a link to an affiliate link for microns, which I've got in my cart. I just couldn't order because we're going to be gone, and I don't want it delivered while we're gone. So
tiny nibbed pen. Now there you are.
Yeah. Oh, 003. Why?
003. Yeah.
003.
That's 003. And then we've got 005, which is not quite so bad. I think it's that way around. It might be the other way around.
The ones I have,
Ooh.
my fine line. Let's see what this is. So the lower, so in this case, the lower the number, the smaller the tip then, because the 5 is fatter.
Yeah, because you're going the other side of the 0. Yeah. When you're this side of the 0, the 3 is bigger than the 2.
Yeah, Carrie says
3 is bigger than the 5 is bigger than the 3. But this side of it, the 5 is bigger than 3 there. Yeah, that way. Whatever. I'm not good at maths. We only just realised that.
There's no mathematical. It's just size.
So that's 005. So this is 05. So you can see the difference with 05.
Oh, yeah. See, that's closer to what Julie says hers is 05. That's, and they're waterproof.
I've had 5 before. I've had 04, 03, 01. I don't think I had 02, 05, and 08. There doesn't seem to be an 07, but there is a 7. And what's that one? That's the 003. That should go back in there. And another one I want to show you. Now, I've not had these. These are bigger this side. I've not had these before. We've got quite a few here.
Didn't you say there was an 8 in there? I'd like to see those in comparison.
Yep, sure will. Just let me poke them all out so I can get at them.
Mariah sent the link for are all one size.
This is 7. This is a 7.
Okay. Now we're getting fat. I could like that one.
Yep. And there's also a 10. Let's have a look at 10.
I was going to say, and I wouldn't use them on a quilt if they are waterproof, but on a label, on a quilt label. Oh, wow. Now that is big.
Yep.
No, see, I would.
And it goes up to 12. So there's a 12 there, that end. Let me just tease it back out again. This is quite a broad nib on here. Really rather broad.
Quite, yeah.
Not a vast difference between 5 and 10, 12 and 10, but there is a bit of a difference. Yeah. And of course, we've got the numbers in between. And the last one I wanted to show you, which was really the reason I got the whole set. This is wonderful, this one.
So I'm looking at the link that Mariah sent me. It's a pack of 3, and they're 8, 10, and 12, which is 0.50 millimeters, 0.60, and 0.70 millimeters. Very nice. I think that's, But I like that.
Yeah. You can almost do calligraphy with this one. It's a brush pen. Right?
That's the brush one?
Yeah.
That's
and
the
isn't it, isn't it just lovely? Yeah. And it bends.
Oh, Julie says she has a brush
strokes and thin strokes.
That one.
I mean, you could begin with something like that. It's so fine. But you can broaden it as well. Isn't that lovely?
Well, do me a favor. Will you try this with the brush tip? Will you start out with a thin line and then press it down harder and see if it goes fat like a paintbrush would? Does it do that? Well, kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, it depends. I haven't got a lot of control with my hands, though, so.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, Paula says she has the brush and loves it. Okay, I'm wanting this set with all of these.
I'd like to get the brush pen in the purple, but I've only got the one purple pen, 05. It's a lovely colour, though.
Does Micron do white?
I think it does. It does a set of colours in which you can get the purple. But I was trying to find a set that did this lot, only in purple. Nothing there. I couldn't find any anyway. So that's rather fun, that bit. I was just playing. Now, the other thing that I got today, about sort of half an hour ago, is this. Isn't that lovely? It's a piece of copper from the hospital where Ian works. He just brought it home. His mate Craig said he wasn't using it. Could we use it? And he said, yeah, find some use for it. Brought it home, and I'm going, oh, drool, drool. It's lovely. I thought Ian was using it to make his clock out of the ion chamber we've got. But he's got another piece for that, so I can have this bit. Isn't it lovely? It's so thick, I can't bend it. Look at that. Real copper, real copper. So that will be fun to play with. I have to think of something I can do with it. I might do a sort of plaque piece or something and just do some nice, interesting things with different hammers. I've got to find my multi-headed hammer. I've got one somewhere where you interchange the hammers and it has different patterns on the ends.
That's what I
got it for Christmas a few years ago from Ian. So there's that. Right, now the next thing is I'll just have a look at these books.
Okay.
Now this, let me take this up a bit.
Yep.
Let me tighten up that screw a bit there. There we go. Is that all right?
There you go. Now you've got it.
Tighten that one up a bit. Right. So we've got here this wonderful book called Wrap, Stitch, Fold and Rivet.
Yeah.
I adore books like this. I just love them. And it's got some lovely things in it. This is by Mary Etmansberger. And I've had it for about, I don't know, about 5 years maybe. Quite a long time, fair long time. And I love this because it's got different things. So you can make things by folding and wrapping without having to use hot connections. So you don't have to have any serious equipment like butane torches or oxyacetylene torches and things. This one you may not be able to see. Let's get a bit closer again. This one is where it's got squares cut into the metal. And this one has holes punched into the metal. And this one up here has dents punched into the metal, but not punched all the way through. So that's rather fascinating. And this is using wire with a cone shape. You could almost make it into a flower. But this is absolutely stunning, this. Can you see that? It's woven metal. Somebody has taken the effort to weave metal over there. Lovely, lovely things.
Me too. Me too, Julie.
Super.
Hi, Susan.
Yeah, it's silly, isn't it?
Yeah. Change the settings.
I'm afraid I'm coughing a bit. I'm sorry about that. I've been okay for so long, and then suddenly, not so good.
Well, you've been back in the room.
Sorry?
You did go back in the room.
Yeah, but only to fetch some things, and I didn't go in there for long. Hello, Susan. And showing tools and things, which is for me quite fascinating, but you may not.
Okay, we're backed up.
Look at these. There's a steel dapping block and a brass one, and isn't it just beautiful in itself? It's lovely. Lovely. Yes, but the neck is better, Julie. So, you know, we've got different things. That's interesting. 3 necklace beads. One's a roll with pierced things in. Another one's a sort of coiled cone with holes. And that's more like sort of a whole load of cookie cutters, isn't it? Fascinating. Oh, look at all these. I mean, I can show you a load of them myself. I've got wire. Lovely stuff is wire. This is a great page for me, just looking at these different materials. I mean, we've got copper foil. That means really thin. You can tell because it's curled up at the bottom there. Yeah. And we've got brass. We've got silver, copper sheeting. I don't know what this piece is. It doesn't actually say. And we've got stainless mesh and copper mesh. Isn't that fabulous? I mean, it's just me going all gooey over copper. So let's see what else is in here. So there's different beads, and there's things that you can use to patinate, like liver of salter, patina green antiquing solution, black patina solution. Yep. Got him. And then there's what you can do, what other artists have done with sterling silver, copper, semi-precious beads, fused, hand textured. But I must admit that I have not got any silver. It's just so expensive, and I'm not good enough to feel that I could get silver and then just make a crappy thing with it, you know? I'd rather get good at working with copper to have a chance at making something decent out of silver one day. Oh, look at this. Isn't this just beautiful? And it's so perfect. The surface has been granulated, so it looks like chamois leather almost. It's wonderful. I love this. I mean, it says it's a Danger Boy bracelet, but it doesn't look all that wearable, does it?
Maybe
love the pattern.
Renaissance fair. Maybe for someone who goes to Renaissance fair, it's wearable.
Yeah, maybe. These are nice, showing different textures and fire scale. And this, you will love this. Look at this. Look at that.
He has another book that you might be interested in. It's called Heat, Color, Set, and Fire.
I haven't got onto that one yet.
It's surface effects for metal jewelry, and of course you can apply it to copper. But
it's in the bookshelf. I just haven't got onto that one yet.
Oh, of course you have it. Of course you have it.
Yeah. Hello, Evie. Hello, Diane. So, isn't these beautiful?
Right,
just pieces. This is colouring metal with fire, and I adore the very concept of this. I'm absolutely terrible at it, but I love playing with it because something you can see gorgeous colours. The thing is, the trick with this is to stop heating the metal just before it becomes lovely, because if you see lovely while you're heating it, it's too late.
Yeah, you've given me lessons on this because it's something I don't understand. I probably would not do it. I fall going upstairs, so probably not. Whoa.
But it's such fun playing with it.
Oh, I know.
And then look at lovely green patinas here. Lovely things. This whole book is full of stuff like this. It's just one of the most wonderful books on copper I've ever seen. It's fabulous. I love books like this.
I think you need to get that mad scientist shed built. And
yep. Well, there we go. Look at these.
Specifically for
Isn't
copper.
it lovely? I mean, it looks like Tim Holt's people, you know, those photograph people he uses, cut out of metal and then stamped with words. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't it just wonderful? Can you see that now?
I can see it.
It's lovely, isn't it? And then you've got etched script on this one. Fabulous, fabulous things. Roller riveted. Oh, I've wanted a set of rollers for ages. A rolling mill, it's called.
Colleen, to look for used books. There's different sites. Amazon has used books connections, and there's Goodreads and thrift books and.
But on Amazon, it's not I don't think it's a separate section. At least I've never been able to find a section called used books.
No. You find the book and then, yeah.
Or check a bit lower down, see if it says new and used. And sometimes the used books, so you wouldn't know they were used at all. Of course, sometimes they've got a little nibble at the edge or something, you know.
Every one that I've ordered used from Amazon has come in like new condition. So, I mean, the spine isn't even cracked. So, look at this. Yeah.
Isn't this wonderful? Isn't this just gorgeous? I mean, I did something like this with polymer clay, and it was hard enough, making a pod shape. And actually, I made 2 pieces and put them together with wire, and put things inside so that they rattled around. But look at this, doing it with metal and then threading the beads inside. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Wonderful things. I mean, there's all different types of bead used. It's just stunning stuff. And it's about commercial cold connections. Now that means you don't have to use hot torches or anything. Lovely. So you're using rivets, you're using eyelets, grommets, things like that, bits of wire, stuff like that. Lovely. I mean, here we are with twisted wire. And here we've got showing you different connections. Here. Lovely, lovely, lovely things. I mean, I could go on about this for ages. It's not fair though. So let's pack up with that one. Okay. And leave you with the front half of the book looked at in drool. And we'll go on to this one.
We'll go on to that one.
I think somebody else would like to say something about.
Well, no. I only that you're an ableist because you know I love textiles and you brought this out, and the next thing I know, I own it. But this was purchased used through the used book linked on Amazon. And who's the author? Again, one of our favorite authors.
God.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this one, again, the spine, it's got the paper cover. The spine has not been broken. When I open it, this spine has not been broken. It's beautiful. Yep.
It's still got a thing in there.
So I bought this used. I don't have the price on it in front of me. But it came from, through the Amazon link, it came from Thrift Books. So like I said, if you go through the used book section, and of course I always say I want the best one of the used, the nicest one, then that's what I get. The spine isn't even broken. We love her.
Yeah, lovely. Beautiful things. You show what you're. Let me make you. We can see what you're talking about. There we go.
This is the one you got me started on with melting Tyvek and we melted other things. I can't remember everything we melted.
That's the page I'm on.
But it was fun. Well, look at this one. This is one of my favorites. Using the heat gun, which I have 2 heat guns. I have one that is a crafty heat gun, and I have one that is for like a mechanic shop. It's really hot, dangerous.
But that's not Tyvek, that's fusible film.
Right. We talked about that.
Gorgeous colors.
This one is beautiful. I just love. This is beads made from cellophane, Kuhn and Felt, and acetate.
Uh-huh.
So when you get the carry-out
Acetate
packages,
satin. What's acetate satin then?
I give up. What is it?
I don't know. That's what I was asking you. I thought you might know.
Oh, I don't know, but I think they're just being explicit. It's acetate. It's probably frosted.
It does look sort of satiny when you look at that last one, D,
Yeah,
doesn't it? It does look a
kind
bit
of looks
satiny.
frosted.
Yeah.
But I was
Yeah.
thinking like I would get purchase packages of blueberries from Aldi's, and they're in a
Yeah.
clear plastic container. Melt it.
Yeah.
Melt that sucker.
Yeah.
The plastic, the clear
Outside preferably.
the clear plastic cups that come from McDonald's or the coffee shop or whatever. Melt that sucker. Cut it up and melt it. There's
Outside.
just so much lovely in here. This is Tyvek
There is.
with 2 layers of polyester organza mixed in. That was one of the tricks we were talking about.
Uh-huh.
Soldering irons, which I have too. It's one of my favorite books. It's all your fault I have it. Back to you.
This one's quite nice. This page.
What page?
Page
is that?
28. Page 28. I
Yep.
think you have to go backwards.
Yep, I have to go back. Page 28.
Isn't that beautiful?
There you go. Oh.
A selection of beads made from polyester organza.
Ooh.
Look at how glittery that pinky one is.
All right, what do we got?
It's gold, isn't it?
So some of the things they say you could try is painted Tyvek, which I did, plastic bags, which I did, cellophane, which I did, fusible film.
I haven't got any fusible film.
Yeah, plastic fruit nets that like the oranges and onions come in.
I've those though. That would be a good idea.
Sweet or chocolate wrappers.
Oh, my mum saved so many of them.
Kunin felt.
Don't even know what that is.
Yeah. And Anne says that the acetate satin is a fabric. Think cheap bridesmaids dresses.
Oh, right. I might see if my local place, Franklin's, has any love of that. No. Interesting.
Paula says, yes, the cheap bridesmaids dresses. It melts if you smooch off with the best man.
Yeah, it definitely would.
Yeah, do tell, Paula. More? Is there more to know?
Well, I only have one more to show.
Okay.
Shall we leave Violet drooling over hers?
Oh. Yeah, I have to make sure there's no.
I'll show you this one.
Wipe it off.
I'm going to hang her up. Now, this one is another one of my favorite authors. It's called Imaginarium by Sibylla Court. Can't quite see that. Just let me get that a little bit higher, because I want to open it as well. Now then, it is a beautiful big book, all the way from Australia. I think this one cost me the most. This one, it was so difficult to get hold of. But it's an inspiration book. It's not a how to do art or how to do anything really. It's about collecting, and she's definitely a collector. And I think she's also an interior decorator, but she doesn't go on about things like that. She goes on about what she's doing, what she's collecting. So, and she has pictures, like there's at the back there's a list of these pictures in little form telling you what's happening. That was a portrait taken by a photographer of her. So that is Sibylla Court. Doesn't she look like a flipping pirate? Lovely. I love things like this with tags in a jar, with different pieces of wood, papers. You notice she puts them in things to display them.
Yeah.
And that's her still in the pirate costume, not even with a pirate hat, playing with her daughter, Silver. Lovely things. Lovely in here. I mean, just a picture of a brick wall. A farmhouse all by itself. Bits and pieces hung up, feathers, ceramic cow. Cow's head.
I love the old wooden.
I put this piece in here. Let me show you this. This is so lovely. I mean, look at the cabinet it's in. Ooh. And all these beautiful old jars with those old stoppers that have the glasses ground around the stopper and around the neck of the bottle so that it stays in. Isn't that wonderful? All those lovely old labels. Beautiful things, beautiful. I even rather like the funny swan or gooseneck tap there. Weird. Now, what's the next one I've made a point of? It's this one. Now, isn't that lovely? Look, I love the holes and the decorative arch with the cuts in it, you know? And then if you back off, you've got similar things in another part of the same building. Isn't it lovely? She's got a very good eye, Sibylla Court. Very, very good. Now, I'm not so sure about that thing there, but look at this. Now, what strikes your eyes here? What do you see? Do you see what I see? I wonder.
Right off the sign on the wall just takes my eye, and I'm not.
It does, doesn't it? Yes, I'm not enamored of that.
No, I'm not either.
But I like this. I like the colours of this.
Yeah.
I like these patterns that are made by this. And my favourite bit, I mean, I do like these wonderful things, but my absolute favourite thing is this. And it's not easy to see from where you are, so I'll bring you in. Can you see it now? It's a glass hat.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that peculiar?
It's
a hat made of glass. There's the brim. There's the crown. And it's on a glass table, so it's reflected double.
If I had to pick one thing in that whole scene, back it out a little bit, I would go, see, I love wrought iron.
Yeah. So you go for this.
You betcha.
Yes. It is lovely, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So
let's do a replay before we go further. Paula would like to know the name of the book, please. So
it's Imaginarium.
Yep, go ahead if you want to show it. And
A Compendium of Inspiration, Imaginarium, by Sibylla Court. Right. Sibylla Court.
Okay, Paula. Okay, go back. Yeah, I love wrought iron. I used to have a collection of wrought iron trivets hanging on my kitchen wall.
This is another of my favorite pages. I just think it looks lovely. I love the screen. It makes me think Japanese. And my favorite thing here is this chair. I think it might be called a peacock chair, because it's got this pattern in the back.
Yeah, it's a bit like an eclectic room. If you look at nothing. The lamp is off from the furniture. The furniture doesn't match with the side wall, with the back wall, and the big peacock chair. Yeah, that's odd. It's an eclectic room. I like it.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's a.
But there are reds that pick up here and there. There are blues that pick up. And there are teals. I think it's rather clever. I do like the wooden base of this table here. It's lovely. And I love these suitcases piled one on top of the other. I would like suitcases piled on top of each other, but re-engineered so that you can use them without taking one off the top, you know?
Oh, like drawers, like pull-out drawers.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, turned into drawers. Exactly.
The very bottom of the book is cut off.
Yeah, well, you've got to do a bit of damage to get it to a usable condition, haven't you?
No, no, no. I mean, the very bottom of your book is cut off the screen.
Oh, is it? Oh, I beg your pardon. That's because I zoomed in and then out again.
Just a tad bit. There we go. There we go.
There we go. Right, we've got another one here. Woohoo! Isn't that weird? Now it's a carriage drawn by 3 motorbikes. I mean, weird or what?
Whenever I see that, not the motorbikes, but the back of the carriage, I always think of the Munsters TV show.
Yes, exactly. It's that sort of era look, isn't it?
Yeah. Back when they did horse-drawn hearses.
I spent some time looking through the rest of this book.
Say that last 3 times.
And at the back here are all the information about everything. And I haven't shown you every page because it's just so much in there. But it tells you what's going on, why the picture was taken. You know, like this one is just a picture of mushrooms. And this one is just a dry watering hole at Broken Hill in 2012. Weird, but lovely. All those cracking. Superb. So there we go. That's what I wanted to show you all.
And Diane, I would think because she's an artist, maybe some of it gets donated, that she doesn't buy everything, and some of it gets donated for her art, for art staging, for picture staging.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to say.
It's what she does for a living, so she gets paid to collect and do the artwork. Are you going to pull now?
Yes, I think so. Yes, I think I've eased up quite a bit at that
Okay.
stage.
Done with the book.
Let's have a look. Let's
So
have a look at
everyone
what
knows, you can take a deep breath. Books are over.
Here we go. Here we go.
Of the names and the authors, let us know.
This is from Monday, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's looking luscious. Quite luscious. Lot of static electricity. You can see the bits of paper jumping underneath.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that one now for now. Put it over there. And look at that.
Oh, look what came out of there.
That is wonderful. Can you see that there? You can just about.
I've got some.
That's using my Semitic, Semitic writing, not Semitic, that I cut out so that I had different shapes around the edges as well. So it's the cutting of the edges helps with it. And this is the one I called keyhole. And there's the painty circles. And we've even got the little creatures here and there, which you can just about see.
I've got some color shift that I would do tags with that. And
wasn't this color shift? Didn't I use color shift on that?
No,
I think I did.
But if there isn't, I would use my finger and put more on in places. You could put it on your gel plate, but I thought you did. I'd have to go back and watch Mondays.
Yes, I think I did. Right, I think we have one more.
Diane, that carriage. Yeah, you can bet that was some money.
Here we are. I think this one will pull as well.
Hi, Mariah.
If it will pull all that well or not, we'll have a look. Here we go. It's another one from Monday.
Yep, Mariah wants to know, how are you doing?
Well, I've got a little bit of a cough, but the neck is feeling better. So swings and roundabouts. There we go. It was really painful the first day. I didn't know what to do with myself that first day.
Yeah, we didn't
So when
even.
we do the one-to-one, I'm going to bring the second stand I got down because I can position that I think a bit better. So I've got the screen directly in front of me
Yeah.
instead of off to one side on a shelf.
It was so bad she wasn't even talking to me much, which tells you that she was not feeling well.
No, no. We didn't even go in the room and
No,
talk or anything
we
like that. I
didn't
just
do anything.
couldn't.
Yep.
And I was going to bed early. Now, for me, that is weird. Going to bed early? No, I never do that. Never. I'm a night person. So going to bed early is definitely, there's something wrong.
That's what I was thinking, Liz. The first thing when she started pulling, and I was thinking brocade.
Well, it's using these things. The cascade, the cog cascade that's currently in the shop.
It looks like a fabric like brocade, if I'm saying that correctly. Like,
Might be the other way around. There we are.
heavy brocade fabric. I love it. I love the color. I'm surprised because we don't usually do the green a lot.
No, I did the green. The reason I did that one is because of one I did earlier.
Yep.
That turned out so wonderful. I had to try again, but I didn't use all the same colours, so it should have done. This is the one I did earlier that was so lovely coloured.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't have much on there. It was picking up the remnants of the previous pull. So we've just got little bits of the remnants of the red iron oxide previous pull. And it's got some of that dark blue. I think the dark blue, that was the indigo with the gold, helps immensely, I think. So this is the green gold on its own with a little bit of the indigo, but it needs, I think, a bit of the red iron oxide, and that one didn't have so much pattern, so that's why I was using these to give more pattern. You see, that's why that was, and I'm really pleased with how that one came out. It's got some lovely beading here.
Yes,
Almost going to cloud, doesn't it?
Oh,
Lovely.
thank you, Mariah. Yes, that's the Mad Mix of Cogs. Mariah posted the link for the shop.
That's the one, the mixed ones. Yes.
And we have I'll write it out. We have a discount code. Fan 10 is the discount code. If you enter that in, you'll get 10% off.
$30 or more, you get that code, gives you the 10% off, doesn't it?
Yep.
Lovely. That is not difficult. Here we've got where I put a bit too much of the gold down, so it's a combination. Not gold, bronze. I put the bronze.
Yes, it wasn't gold.
Fine, the golden one. Do you know they're now selling that? They've brought that out as a high flow. It's not been a high flow before because it was difficult to do. But golden brought it out. Yeah, they've now brought it out in a high flow. I've been adding high flow medium to mine to turn it into a high flow, and there they are. I did ask them if they would. They seem to have listened. I bet there were other people saying similar things. Can't have been the only one. They'd have said, it's only one person. But yes, I think that's a lovely combination. So we've got bronze, a little tiny remnant of the indigo. I don't think we've got any of the red iron oxide remaining. And then we've got green gold. So I think that is a good combination. I don't use the green gold often enough. I need a bigger thing of this. This is all I've got. I mean, I've got it in high flow. No, that's all I've got in the high flow. I need it in I've got it in the fluid acrylic, but that's all I've got left. I've got to get more of that.
Yeah, but do you even have any money left to get any? You just spent a whole bunch of,
money? I could sell a bit of land.
We hope. Fingers crossed.
Well, we'll see. Might have to. Now he's trying to calculate his pension and how much he's going to have with his pension and my pension and etc. We'll see. Anyway, so what I'm thinking about now is I need papers for this. Now you can see that you will have seen that I did the popper, the snap fastener, and it's working brilliantly. It's really good. I like it so much. And what I did with this piece, you can see that it was originally that shape, right? It was a piece out of there, and I cut it down to that shape, right?
Right.
So when I did that, I had a raw edge here. So what I did was I got my bronze, or was it the iridescent copper? I think it was the iridescent copper fine, because this was a faux copper leather. So I used the iridescent copper fine along the edge, just to disguise the fact that it was white along there. And I might go over and do the same on the corners and anywhere else where the white shows. But a lot of these are bent over, so there is no white showing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is here and there is there, but not there or there.
Yeah, she did make that, Julie. Yes, she did. It's made with, start from scratch. It's made with
a piece of cardboard from, I think, a tissue box, possibly. Can't remember now. I'll have to look back at the previous video. And then, oh no, it was made from a piece of A3 card, white card.
Yeah,
yeah,
better.
That's what it was. Yeah. And I scored it along there so that I could fold it so that I would have that sort of depth. Right?
Yep.
So big enough to put things in. And when I cut these, I cut them, I cut that piece out, but I did it by making sure that I cut it at an angle so that this was, instead of going like that, it went like that to give the extra angle. And then I actually trimmed it a little bit, but I then stuck that down and did the same with this side, stuck that down. That creates a bowing effect here. So you've got a nice little pocket with a bow. And because I've got this extra room here, it doesn't make a difference.
So how did you,
I mean, it's right there.
Copper look.
I've got room for a signature there. Sorry?
How did you get the look of copper?
I didn't. It came like that. It was cricket faux copper vinyl.
Well,
like other various other ones. Look at them. This is the one. This.
Right.
That's the remnant of it.
I think that was sort of what Julie was asking. Yeah.
It's a cricket thing.
Yep.
See, there are other cricket things like this one.
Yay, Trish.
Which is different color. I would recommend you don't put this, keep it covered with something. Because this was not covered, you can see that the color is faded. So there's a darker blue there than there is there, because the light got it. So that's something to be aware of.
Yep, as Mariah said, and this was done this past Monday or the Monday before. I
think it was the Monday before. I started it a while ago, so I was doing it in stages throughout the streams. And you can get copper in, not copper, this foil iron-on stuff from cricket, and it comes in these different colors. You can see there's a copper, there's a darker sort of, I don't know what they call that, but it's like a much darker copper, closer to that perhaps. Almost red. And then you've got another violety one, a gold. Do they say what they call them?
I
wonder.
like that. It was from Thermoweb, not cricket, and it's but it's not iron on. It's not transfer. I didn't
iron it on. I can't remember whether this was iron on or not, and I didn't iron it on. I glued it down.
But anyway, Mariah, like Mariah said, it's pleather. It's
faux leather. Yeah.
Pleather.
So I think it's just vinyl with a textured. It is textured. It feels like leather as well, you see. So that's lovely. So good-o. Now what I could do is take something like, let me get that out. That's a design I'm thinking about. I mustn't show you that yet until I'm sure about it. I could just cut this down and use that to go in there like that, or get a little pad that size. But I want to add different papers to it. I mean, what's the point of making all these papers if you're not going to use them? So I'd like to line the inside of this, but I'd have to leave space for that because it's a decorative one. So I want to be able to show it. You know, it's really rather nice. Both sides, all four sides are look good. Snap fasteners. So we've got, I'm definitely want to use some of this somehow. I just like it so much. I'm not sure how I'm going to use it, but it's such a lovely color. If nothing else, I can always have it as the front piece of the signature if I want. And then I've got lots of other pages. There are loads here that I could use. I mean, we've got all the prints we've been doing lately, all these. A lot of these, though, are tissue, so they're not great for actually writing on. They're more for covering other stiffer bits of paper. That's a stiffer one, and this is lovely. Isn't that lovely? I do like that. That would make a lovely inner. Yes, I might think about that one. Don't know. What I've got to do is find a punch that's the same size as that, figure out where that's going to be, and cut it out before I stick it down. I can just see me trying to sort of hack away at it with a flipping craft knife. That would not do at all. So then we've got to find other pieces to go with it. So that's a possible, right? Put that out of the way. Don't forget, I've got the other book as well to do. Now, where did I put the other book? There's some paper, packing paper. I can use some of that. Well, I don't know where the other one's gone. It's around somewhere. It'll be underneath something. Things always are. Everything is underneath something else. But I'll put those on that one. I don't think that's going to suit because it's not a space one. The other one, it might suit because that's a space one. That's quite a nice one. It's less in your face, so you can't see exactly what it is so easily, and it's a nice pattern. That might suit well. I do like that one. I like the pale black and yellow beading we get at the background. See all this here? Love that. So that's nice. And then we've got these, but I want to keep these for a sea themed one. The Nautilus. That's a lovely one. It's really soft. We'll keep that one aside. And the Nautilus goes there. That, I don't know. It's got a bit of the Nautilus on the background that you can only see when you tilt it. Yes, maybe. This is a brayer off sheet, which I've cut the excess off that I didn't want. And it's really rather stunning. It's quite sturdy as well. It's even got colour on the other side, some of it. So that is something to seriously consider, that one. And there's a lovely lilac one. Now I wanted some of these pieces to cut out to be something on the cover sort of thing. Not of that one, but of any other one. Because I want to do one that looks sort of mystical. And this is going to work beautifully with that sort of thing. Very mystical looking. I think it's meant to be that way up because the critters are that way up. So we'll put that up there. This is another one that has that mystical feel to it and could work really well. So that's another one to go up there. We're going to end up with 3 piles of stuff. Ditto that one. And that's nice. That's actually on card. It's a thin card, but it's on card, so that's a better one. That could do as one of the pages for the signature. That is lovely, isn't it lovely? Such a pity it's only on tissue, but I could put that onto another sheet. Now I wonder whether that might go on black, because it's white itself. I don't know that it would. You can see the difference slightly, but I don't think it makes much difference. It'd probably be better on weight. But is it possible? This, maybe. Got some nice cloud.
I like that one.
And that one's lovely, but it's a little sparse. I like this bit better than the rest. That one needs to do a flip-flop. I love the shadow around it, though. So I think what I need to do is get a gel plate, put some paint on it, take it off, and then put the stencil, take a first quick pull off the stencil and then put the stencil down on there and see what we get. Because I don't want an absolute slosh of colour. I just want some. And I'm not sure whether to do the same colour or maybe do the gold like this has got on it. I don't know. I'm thinking about that one.
Bronze or the green gold.
This is another one that's got that blue colour change to pull it. And it's got the Semic lettering here. Funny how those painty circles, if you've only got two of them, look a bit like handcuffs.
Is that the indigo blue again?
Sorry?
Is that the indigo blue?
Yeah, that's the indigo blue and the bronze. I think it's bronze or copper. I can't quite remember. Might have been copper, might have been bronze.
Okay.
It's really difficult to tell because your eyes are dazzled by the blue colour change. So there's indigo definitely there. Not sure. And there's another one of that series. I think I'll pop that with those. Because that would go with those. We'll take those out of the mix for now. I've got to open that door. I'm boiling in here. I think he's turned the heating on. Oh, I've got a few other things to show you. I forgot all about them. Foundry wax. Now, I've never used this, but I desperately want to have a go with it. And of course, I also want to do some prints with this that we made the other day.
Yeah.
To trim some of these bits off the edge.
The yellowy. What is it, Fran? The yellowy what? The bottle?
It's gilded. Foundry wax gilded. And this is foundry wax mined. But that one's a sort of old gold look. And this one's a sort of old coppery look. You must have a go with them to find out what they're like.
Definitely. In a bottle, no less.
Yeah. And you sort of put it on something and then take a little bit and rub it on.
Hi, Janet. Welcome. Hi, Lisa. Well, you just keep bringing stuff out.
The last one, I forgot it all came with this stuff, with all that in the same box. I'd forgotten all about it.
You won the lottery.
Well, we have to open this one so that we can find out what it was I ordered. It's Distress Mica Stain. And we've got in here, we have got Decayed, which is a old green.
Yep.
Yeah. And we've got Wicked Elixir, which is a more shiny green. And we've got Fortune Teller, which is a lovely purple. That's why I bought it, for the purple. I was doing daft things like that. So there we are. So let's go with that.
So Colleen says boundaries are a nice product. After you put them on, you heat them to permanently set.
Yeah. I've got the other ones as well somewhere. They came a while back.
Okay, Mariah.
So I've got the other ones. So, yay, it's lovely. So what are we going to do? I'm going to clear up these bits because they're from this. So we're going to do some printing with that.
Okay.
And I've got to throw these pieces away. Oh, there's a dragon there. I must take those away. They are not ready. beautiful view. I don't know what they're doing up there. Silly things. And I'll take that away as well. That one's not ready yet. So that we can get the plate up. We'll have to clear some bits off. Do you want to do something while I do a bit of clearing?
Do you want me to do something? I can show another book. I've got another book.
Lovely.
But,
Lovely. I'll have to do a bit of clearing away
all
because
right.
I want to for anything otherwise.
This is another one.
Hang on.
we have.
Hang on. Hang on. Let me get you on.
Okay.
There you go. You're on.
There we go. This is another book that both of us have. I have this because of her. It's all her fault. Or vice versa in this case. I'm not sure. But this one is by Darlene Olivia McElroy and Sandra Duran Wilson. I love Sandra Duran Wilson and everything she does. And from her, I learned about Froyle and Robin McClendon. So, but this is another used book, and I don't have a ticket where I got it from specifically. Oh, yeah, I do. Hold on. Hold the phone. Maybe not. But it was used. And again, the spine has not been broken. And I got it for a great price, which I don't remember at the moment. But it's mixed media techniques for painting on more than 35 different surfaces. If you don't know Sandra Duran Wilson, go find her on YouTube and watch her. She's fun. She's a lot of fun. And I'll just flip through this slowly, and anybody yell at me if they want me to stop, because I really don't have much to say other than, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? That is iridescent and interference paints, alcohol resist, and metal collage on galvanized tin. I wouldn't have thought that was tin. Beautiful. And then how to prepare your surface for aluminum. And she's back. And galvanized tin, preparing your surface. And instant rust and patina on steel. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is paint and patina on a wood panel. Jelly paper coated with paint and patina kit. Metal and panel were drilled and offsets were used to mount the metal over the panel. Oh, good stuff. Changing the ordinary to extraordinary. This is a wood bowl, a baseball, a glass pendant, and metal leaf. Very cool. Bleach, patina, and liver of sulfur on a leaf. On your leafed surface.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I would work with the bleach.
Oh, yes, I would.
So Trish wants to know, I come home with, oh, okay. Trish wants to know beaded pins to put in your glue bottles.
I think they made them themselves from a pin.
Well, and Anne says that Liz sent her some hat pins to put in the squeeze bottles. Hat pins would work. I think many hat pins, the ones that I saw, were fatter, as in going in the top of a pin, as in the difference in, if you could see the two thicknesses of these. Yeah, don't drop it, wench. So there's one, and there's the other. You can see the difference in thickness. I have a bottle with a pin in it. I don't have it right in front of me to show you, but too thick, and it will not go down in the corsage pins would work great. Again, corsage pins make me think they're thicker.
Just moving things out of the way.
So you want to be aware of that. I lost my, oh, there it is. This is a piece of polymer clay I keep on my desk. It's not been baked, and I just stick my pins in it. So there's, it goes in the biggest hole.
Good idea.
There's a leather needle. It goes in that hole or somewhere. Lost the hole. There it is. I don't know why, but I have to have needles on my desk at all times because you never know. So anyway, here's more design. This is, oh, there's a piece of sticky paper in there. I wonder what that is.
Bookmark?
No, it's sticky. It's not supposed to be there. Something to put in there.
I've just got some little bits to clean up and I'm done.
That's not right. Okay. Anyway, aluminum foil, copper gardening tape. What's copper gardening tape? Now I have to go look that up.
Slug tape.
Sure. And brass screening. Slugs have their own tape now.
Yeah. Slugs have their own tape.
Mark making an example with bleach. Who said they liked working with bleach?
I have worked with bleach, yeah. I didn't say I liked it especially. It's quite a strong smell. Again, it's something you need to do in a ventilated area. But I have worked with it before.
Anne says bleach can be fun to work with. I love the discharge dye with it. I've done reverse dye with bleach, and I think it's vinegar to stop it. So you bleach in a bottle on denim is what I've done. On a denim jacket, I drew it out a design, and I used bleach on a bottle to paint it. And then I stuck it down in vinegar water to stop the bleaching action. I think it was vinegar water. It was many, many years ago. Soda can printing. Micah. Anyway, this book has a lot of different ideas for how to work with different surfaces, as in the aluminum foil, the metal, cast acrylic. What is this? Such as cast acrylic would be like plexiglass or what do you call plexiglass, Fran?
Perspex.
Perspex. Yep.
Don't ask me questions like that. My mind goes blank.
Well, come back.
Come back.
Sandblasting, etching and sandblasting, if you like that.
Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff.
Yep, that's what this one is. This is made up of 3 different pieces of plexiglass and
just removing my stuff.
Are you ready yet?
No, I'm just removing my brayer off sheet here because it's rather a lovely colour.
Okay.
So I can reveal the one underneath.
Okay.
Which is not used.
Oh, wait, I lost chat. Sorry.
Oh, dear.
Right. So the vinegar would prevent the culling. So the vinegar would prevent the bleach from continuing to bleach. And Carrie, I'm with you. One of the reasons I don't like using bleach anymore is because it is that strong and it bothers me.
Yeah, that can be something to be wary of. Right. Well, I have I'm just looking to see if I've got all the pieces I've been moving around that I actually want to use. When I haven't, I've lost one. What a loon.
Hydrogen peroxide. Use hydrogen peroxide. Alcohol will cause a dangerous reaction. Ooh, good to know. Thank you. Welcome.
Now then. Well, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, anytime. Go right ahead.
Oh, on the floor. So, I definitely want to use indigo.
Well, you would definitely want to put yourself on camera and take me off. There you
I'm
go.
I've got you over to the side, so I'll
There.
bring you back. Show this beautiful clean surface. Wow. So there's the brayer off sheet. I've got a really nice big brayer off sheet. Don't know how long that's going to last. He wants to keep this desk in here, and he doesn't want me in here, so I'm going to lose my desk. Well,
Yes, dear, but you get a whole room back. So
yeah, but I want to have a desk in it. This was such a lovely roomy area. I mean,
you gotta let Ian have something. The man brings you copper pieces
I know.
home. Come on.
He is a sweetheart. We do have to put up with things to keep the sweethearts happy. There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's phthalo blue green shade. Oh, what have I done with it? Is it there? Indigo. Yes, I'm going to have to get some more of these bigger ones. Or some bigger ones of those. So, I'm going to be using this stuff. Let me pull it out without pulling out the entire contents of the top shelf, if that is at all possible. Yes, it is. Whoops. So I'm going to be using this. It's my A3 sheets of stiffish paper, nearly card.
Hiya, Darcy.
I think it's 160. Hi, Darcy. I think it's 160 GSM, this. And I think it's the color copy. I think that's what it is. Spelt in the American way. COLOR, color. So we'll use some of that. And we'll use some of these. Oh, yes, I wanted to show you this. Is what I did with the stencil. Now, I made myself some big ones. I know this is bad, but I've got a 12 by plate here, and I've got myself this nice big one, right?
There you go.
What goes over? I'm going to trim it, though, because it's got too much here and too much there, as you can see, right? So I'm going to snip that off. What I want to do eventually is what I normally do, and that's to make it into a different shape, edged piece, as you would do if you were doing it with your stencils at home. It's just cutting around it, just following the line of the piece. Right, I'm just going around, nothing special, just dipping in when it dips in and dipping out again, and then going around the edge. It's almost scalloped edge, this. And you could take more time and make it more pretty. And you could even, if you wanted to, come in with a punch. Suppose you've got a nice little punch. Like this, little punch, round punch perhaps, or some other shape. You could come around the edge and just go like that, and then you'd have to trim it because that punch isn't terribly good, obviously. Oh, drat. But you could go around it and make little holes all round. That was just a demo for you. I'm not going to continue with that because that dang punch needs to go through some tin foil to get a bit better, obviously. But there you go. That's what you can do with that. And then I'm going to use the indigo, anthraquinone indigo, to put over this one. So now we've got a better edge, right? Just with snipping those bits off. So we're going to put this down first. and £3. And we're going to go over it with the nice new stamps we made. Well, the ones I did anyway. I'm going to use the different colours as well, so it's not the only one I'm going to use. I like that one because of the intensity of it, but I want a little bit of extra. Now, I haven't yet got my iridescent bronze fine in high flow because Jackson's haven't got it in their shop yet. Beasts! I sent them a message saying, when are you getting them? Been looking at the golden place and they've got it. When are you getting them? After all, if I've been asking about the colours, I think they should hurry up and get them available in the shoppy wop. That's lovely.
That's a contrast.
There's a dirty great hair on it over there. We don't want that. We don't want that to fall over. I just want to take this cable off. It's getting in my way and it's not in use. Just get it out of the way. That's better. Right. Now, I don't mind the clouds coming up, but we're going to be quick and go over it with the little one, which you saw the other day, which will drop some bits of paper, but we'll get used to that. We'll pick out the bits that drop. That doesn't matter because I've got my fingers there as well. It doesn't matter. It's just creating some more pattern. One more there. One more there. That's fine. Super. And we can always go over with this, which I haven't used for ages and ages. Lovely. So there's that. And then I'm going to put this over the top and see what happens. And we're going to lift that with one of those sheets, which I'd already got ready and put down somewhere. There it is. And then we're going to put more colour on the top of that. And we're going to use that lovely green gold that I was talking about before. Now, what have we got? Quite a bit, but we haven't got much on that. So we'll go over this with the green gold. And we've got iridescent gold fine there. Will I go over with that? No, I don't think so. But I might add a little bit of this sea breeze. I do like the sea breeze one.
I'm with Paula. She says huge cells. Ooh, I agree. I love it when you get the cell, the beating up.
I'm going to leave this down for now. Just while I get that
Another awesome color combo.
I'm going to go down with that first, quickly, like that, and I'm going to get this edge up to continue the colour on, so that we keep registration, right? So we've kept the registration going. Have I got that position all right? I'm a bit off, aren't I? That's better. Right. So now we've got a bit more intensity there. But it wasn't a high flow colour. We really need better high flow. What else have we got? Oh, I have got green gold in that. It's not a high flow. What have I got in high flow? I've got phthalo green. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Permanent violet dark. And I know my transparent red iron oxide has run out, so we can open the new one now.
Okay, Julie.
Is Julie going? Bye-bye, Julie.
She says, be right back. Diane had to step away for a few minutes, and Paula says her stream is cutting in and out. So,
Oh, that's not good.
well, you
Permanent
made some
dark.
changes, so I don't know. I see some changes on the look of the page. I don't know what they've done other than that.
That's what I was hoping for.
There you go.
Let's lift that up. Oops.
Oh,
And we'll leave it down there. We are starting to get that sticking, so we'll put that back down. Stay. Good stencil. Uh-oh.
Paper tearing?
Yes, paper's torn completely. That's ruined that sheet.
Shoot. Well,
never mind. So I was going to pick it off the stencil. That's the main thing.
Too wet, pulled too soon, right?
Well, too wet, left on too long, I think.
Okay.
Too wet, left on too long. There we go.
There you go.
So, well, we got something. Not a lot. But there are bits that we can salvage, pieces we can cut out.
Mm-hmm.
Not completely all gone. A couple of bits of paper. Some more bits here I just want to pull off, rub off, because we don't want to lose what we've got underneath.
Say about that?
Huh?
What would P say about that?
I don't know what would P say about that.
Well, I was asking.
Well, she might just rip it up and start again, but I'm just continuing on and we'll see what happens. She might know what to do. You don't know. Maybe she's not there, is she?
No, she and Mariah did some errands today, and Mariah said that she was pretty tuckered out. So,
right, yes, okay.
And Mariah had to go mobile, so she's on her phone and not chatty.
Right, okay. Well, I may be watching, so make a note for later if you're watching.
Yeah. Lisa said she is watching and rolling acorns in paint. Well, that's okay. I'd like to see more.
Yeah.
Colleen says, yeah, Mariah's here. Colleen says, leave it overnight is what P would say.
No, I don't think so. Not with the stencil on.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a stencil down there. Paula says, my downstairs neighbor, aka inner city housing, what was going on up there last night? And Paula says, I was in my live stream. Oh no, I see what you're saying there. That was you banging.
Dark, right. So we've got some remnants down there, look. So let's have a go with the permanent violet dark, because I like dark colours. See if we can roll some of that out. I might add a little bit of this stuff as well. I know it's high flow, but I want to add a little bit more. See what happens. Right, I'm going to lift that up quickly this time without bothering about what's underneath. And then we're going to put another layer on.
Okay. Carrie wants to know, what is the stencil made of?
Tyvek. Not bad. That was a quickie. So that's the best way to do it, quickies. So we'll have a bit more of the green gold.
Did you get that, Carrie? She said it's made from Tyvek. She purchased a big roll of it.
Yeah, I haven't started the big roll yet, but I'll have to soon. I've almost finished the previous roll. I knew I would, so that's why I purchased it. I want a bit more of the, what happened before? I want a bit more of the indigo with that.
You're welcome. And Susan, I've done that on occasion where I've turned the print upside down and pulled the plate from the paper instead of pulling the paper from the plate.
Mm-hmm.
She says that's what Robin McClendon does when the paper is tearing. She turns it over and does it the other way. But in this case, right, in this case, she had a stencil still on there. And like
the stencil on there now as well.
Yeah, and well, like Mariah said too, that the high flows are quite quick to dry and get sticky.
Yeah.
And also the stencil, it didn't have any paint buildup, so a new stencil will be sticky too.
Yeah, I'm going to add tiny little drops. Oh, didn't open it. That helps if you open the little thingy. Tiny little drops. Look at them great big blobs. Tiny little drops. Yeah, sure. There we go. That's a nice mix. Well, possibly a nasty mix. Looks a bit like mud, doesn't it? So let's have another sheet. I'm trying to follow what P does with leaving the stencil down and building things up, you see. So let's see what happens with this. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Look, I like that. Doesn't that look like something off a tomb wall? Love that.
That's beautiful.
Lovely one. Exactly what I was hoping for, that kind of thing. So we'll do a bit more of this. I'm enjoying these colours. Bronze, iridescent bronze. I do hope they hurry up with the high flow one.
Oh, Carrie says tomb wall rubbings.
Yes, exactly. That's what it looked like. Now this is going to be a quickie one as well.
So this is Fran's Asemic Symbols stencil that you can get in PM Artist Studio.
This is the original. This one.
This one is not.
It's the one in the shop was adjusted slightly by Mariah.
Yep.
To make a more interesting pattern.
So
with P,
you won't see it. You'll see a variation of this one.
It's very similar. I mean, this is the one from. I had it a moment ago. There we go. There's one. That's the one from P&M Artists, and it's so similar. You wouldn't know if you didn't know the language, which nobody does because it isn't one. There we go. That's obviously off a bronze plaque on the wall. And what I could do now, take that off and see what we've got there. And we can use this then.
And there's the link for it. And
does PM Artists do them in different sizes? Because it would be advantageous if they did.
It's available in a 5x7, an 8x10, and a 9x12.
I would use the 9x12 on a 12x14.
Approximate size.
I'm doing here. Now these were with straight edges, so I'm cutting these bits off.
So I posted the link, and then there's the discount code FranFan10, 10%.
Oh, look at that! I've just cut off the words I put on the back. Mariah's Asemic. I don't know which is which now.
Line it up. Mariah's laughing at you.
Yeah, I've got a dog in here trying to step on paints. Go away. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, okay. So I've got some bits that are drying there. Now, where's my very expensive drying machine? Here it is.
Okay, Mariah's got to go get Izzy.
So what can I use on that to pull that? We want something. Oh, I know what I could use. This interference violet fine. I've not used it yet. It's a new one from Golden. I got it last week. From Jackson's, I mean. It's a golden one from Jackson's, is what I mean. Anybody got a knife? There we are. There's one.
Oh, Mariah will still be around. She'll just be mobile again, listening.
Okay.
Not necessarily able to chat.
Input. Yep.
Yeah, input. There you go. Well, she'll laugh, I'm sure. We're newbie.
Lovely.
I hate those little things. There's
And that one's a nasty one, that one.
yeah,
Did not want them off.
and I don't have an alternative, so ideal for
Now,
that.
so if I'm going to pull this off, these do come in bigger sizes, but I thought, you know, to try it out, just to try one. I've never had any of these interference colours from Golden before. So I thought we'll give it a go. See what we get. Now, how much of this have we not managed to dry yet? There's a bit there that isn't dry.
Well, now I know P has used them, but it's been a while, and regardless of what she's done, you're still going to go your way. So
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say, let's go see what P did, because you're still going to do it your way.
Yeah, but I mean, if you see what P did, even if you don't follow what P did, even if you start following what P did, you can go off on your own little trip in the middle. Doesn't matter.
Especially if you're Mad Frankie.
Yeah, well, it is starting to leak, this one. I don't know why. So I haven't taken any out yet. Anyway, let's get some on here. Not keen on that. It's gone all over my fingers and everything. I've got to do this quite lightly because I don't want it to disturb the underneath pattern very much if I can avoid it. So I'm not doing a P with this. I'm doing this really lightly. Sorry, Patricia. Piece of paper, because we want papers for the signatures. Now, that one may need to be left for a bit, and we'll have a go with these a bit more. But these are smaller, so I may need either a smaller plate.
Yeah, welcome back, Diane. Lisa wants to know, Lisa Stevens,
Hello, Lisa.
Do you have to use the interference paint over a dark color, like you do with the color shift paints, you know?
You don't have to, but you'll barely see it on a light color. So if you want to see it well, it's better on a dark color.
Okay.
So same idea with other ones, you know. So that will need, this is my 8x10, this one, so that will work on those, or those will work on that. Yeah. So this one goes away for a little rest, and let's see what it might turn out at. Oh, Gloriana, I want a blue interference color.
Yep, you're going to be getting a bigger bottle. Mm-hmm.
This is the violet. I want a blue one because look, it's acting with the blue. I'd like a blue one, but isn't it lovely? Isn't it doing a marvelous thing? And we can't really see the interference unless you tilt it like that.
Yeah,
and then you see pinkiness. It's not really violet; it's more pinky.
The light is glaring on the perspex, and we're just not going to get the vision that you are. Maybe when we see the paper.
Perspex, yes, it'll take a while though.
Yeah.
It will have to wait.
Yep, it was an ooh, Paula. but it'll be a better ooh
later, with
when,
any luck.
when it's cold.
Now there's its cover gone, and we'll do the same thing again. We might add one or two other things because I'm always like to mix it up a bit. But in the meantime, I'm just looking for the indigo. Hello, indigo. Mummy forgives you. Come back. Phthalo blue green shade. Phthalo green blue shade.
Acme.
It was here. Oh, it is. It's hiding behind the transparent red iron oxide. That's what it was doing. No, don't hide, darling. Don't hide.
Welcome.
You're
And
fine. I need you.
said that I asked Golden about reflectance with the new high flow iridescent bronze, gold, etc. And they said they're all similar, but the pearl is more reflective than any of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. Thank you for that info. And in case anyone noticed or not noticed, apparently chat is available on past streams.
Oh. Now that's just blue, and I've got a couple of hairs there.
I mentioned it to you the other day, Fran, and you said you didn't think you'd turned it on, but
no, I didn't think I had, but you're right. Yeah, it's there. So I must have done ages ago. I must have done it the very first time.
yeah,
I just blanked it, forgotten all about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running over something. It's a print. I don't want to do that.
Yep. I've got. Thank you, Paula. Yes, there is an echo, which is why I've been quiet. I haven't tracked it down. I apologize.
Sorry, I was the wheels of my chair were running over some Sethat beeswax. I don't want to do that. Oh, look, lovely selling. That's good. That's very good. I'm just taking these little hairs I can see off the plate.
I did want to say, just in case if Tracy is here and lurking, I see you. Hi, Tracy. And
Hi, Tracy. Hi, Acme Post.
Yeah.
Echo.
You have to sign into YouTube before you can be part of chat. So, and she's not much for social media. So, but if she is watching.
Hi, Tracy.
There you go.
I'm glad you're here.
Yep.
Hope you enjoy what you see. We're all mad here. Don't expect too much sanity.
Oh, she knows me. She's known me for over 35 years, I want to say. Thank you, dear. Oh, yep.
I was just saying, don't expect much sanity.
Yep.
Because you ain't going to get it.
She already knows that.
Just the indigo, right? Because I've done what I usually do, put too much colour down when I go to the 8 or 10. But then we get lovely brayer off sheets, so it doesn't really matter. Not all that much. Now, whereas I'm using 2, I can move that. I could get that up, but I don't want to get that up. So we'll just take that off. And we've got a vague impression. We'll get more in a minute. Now then, we want to do a bit of red iron oxide. Now let's see if I can manage a bit of anything. And I want some of this, which is the iridescent bronze fine. Got it all over there. Let's get it all the way up there. And off we go. other side. Oh dear, what have I just dropped on the floor? Oh, it's a thing of alcohol ink. Mustn't do that.
Mustn't do
Oh, not
that.
alcohol ink, alcohol. It's an alcohol spray. I was cleaning my scissors.
Thank you for all the thumbsies, upsies.
Oh, no, that's better. Look at that. We've got much better off with it there. I'm going to have another go with that one. So I'm going to put some, there it is, more of this on. And a bit of that one.
Right. It's only when I speak, Carrie, and I don't know why I haven't found it's random. So
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Now I'm going to go over this one. Won't be on register, don't care. We're just building up colour at the moment underneath. I'll probably do the other side of these sheets. Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Some of it on register almost. Yeah. Strange. Oh well. Bit more. Going to do some green gold now. And I'm going to add a bit more of the indigo, but only a little bit, if I can manage that. See what happens. Right, another piece, another sheet. Up. Oh, lovely. Look at that. That's a nice one. Lovely. Permanent violet dark. That was good last time. And what else did I do with the permanent violet dark? I don't know, but I think I'll use a bit of the iridescent gold. Just for fun. Why not? Not too much. Other side of that sheet. Now we're getting near time to take this off and have a look at what we've got underneath. Oh, that's
yes,
nice.
Paula, on occasion I'm echoing.
I think I might do a bit of, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Permanent violet dark. That's it. And some of this indigo. And scatter a little bit of gold amongst it.
Evie, is it Evie or Evie? I had an aunt, her name was Evelyn, and we called her Aunt Evie. Safran, I don't know how you're feeling, but I'm keeping your back and your neck in mind. You're coming up 10 minutes and you'll be at 2 hours.
Oh, right.
And
Sorry.
and I know you
Yeah.
love doing that. FV. Okay. FV. Okay. Thank you. Um, and I know you like doing that and you're in the zone, but I worry
Yeah.
about
Yes, you are quite correct. Now
yourself.
that is lovely. Look what happened there.
Yes.
We've got a sort almost a blend from the violet dark to the indigo with the gold balancing it out. Isn't that lovely? I like
Very
that.
nice.
Good. Well, I think what we'll do, there's not a lot of colour underneath, so we'll take these two off. We'll hope that they dry a bit. We'll have a look at the one we've got down there somewhere, wherever it is. Where'd it go? Over there. Have a look at that one, see how it's going. And if this doesn't dry, which it might do, if it does dry, I want to use some of the colour change, the dark ones, a bit of the dark ones, because this is quite light.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm either going to use the interference violet or some of the dark colour change in there. Or I've just thought, I've got the full spectrum colour change there, or I've got a bit of the red, violet, blue shift there. I've ordered more, but it hasn't come yet. So
Well,
I
didn't
can
we
use
just
up
say
some of
that
that.
didn't we just say that if you use the interference or the color shift or color change, don't you want to have it's a first layer, or in this case it would be, and then let it dry and then put another layer of darker color over it?
Or you can pull it with black paper.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. That covers the dark. Yeah.
Yeah. So how is that drying? Let me just give that a little wash before I do anything, because it just looks so
We were
nice.
working and didn't know it. Well, we're glad you came out of the shadows. Dana was here lurking and didn't realize it.
Hello, Dana. Did I say hello, Evie? If I didn't, hello.
So
is it Evie or Evie? I didn't hear what was going on vaguely in the background.
It's Evie, like short for Evelyn. Evie. Like
right, Evie. Okay, Evie.
And everyone keep in mind, we will not be streaming Monday.
No, because it's the 31st.
Right. And husband and I are
without you.
Well, you can still talk to me. I just won't be able to, I won't be able to set up and do anything because I don't know from Yeah.
Yep. Well, I can have a bit of a rest, can't I?
Yeah.
So I've got my lovely Astro Brights black paper already. I've got my red, violet, blue shift dragonfly glaze from Folk Art.
Okay.
I don't know how much of this is going to smear or smudge. A lot of it will be dry, but some of the bits in here I won't. Yeah, see, it really won't, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Or I could just wait a second at least while I pull the other one, couldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not long. It's only over here. Let's see what we might have on this thing before we go any further. It's only a few seconds, so it's not going to make a vast difference, but it might. Let us pull this one. Let us see. Oh, it's quite interesting.
Hello, Art Curious.
Oh. Now there's a bit missing there. I think I might put it back down. There's a ridge here that's missing as well. I might put it back down. I might put a bit more of the interference violet down there.
Yeah, you
see if I can bits up.
That's obvious white. That's obvious bare spots.
See if that will help. Oops. Oh, we might get a bit of dark blue on here as well. Well, let me just pull that a little bit more there. I don't want to pull it too far. But
Right. Everybody's saying, wow, beautiful, wowzers. Yeah, I agree. That's the interference really enhancing those colors.
yeah, well, I'll put just a little drop more on this side. Just here. There. There. There's nothing else anywhere really to pick the rest up. I don't think that's detracted from it at all. There we are. So we will leave that overnight to see what happens.
Ooh.
And it's not going to do any harm, I don't think. No, I don't think so. Yes, we're going to leave it.
The paint is, well, which paint? What she just put down there is a violet interference.
Golden fluid acrylic. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of it, you'll have to rewind because I can't remember. I should think there's. I've been using mostly green gold. The green will be green gold. Some of the blue will be indigo. I did use a bit of Sea Breeze, which is this Deco Art Americana Sea Breeze.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
At one point, so there might be a bit trace of that in there. There's definitely a bit of bronze, quite a bit of bronze. Yeah. It's a mishmash. That's the trouble. You've got to see what was happening. I mean, I was doing quite a lot on this. I was doing loads and loads and loads. So you'd have to watch from the beginning of the gel printing part because it just went on a while.
It's an interference, Miriam. Interference. Okay, so now we go back to this. There you go. Golden interference, violet, fine.
And it's a fluid acrylic, this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that comes in the high flow. It would be nice if it did, but I don't know if it does or not.
There you go. Mariah posted a link. Yay! It really enhances whatever you put down. It really does. I'm having fun with the pearls.
I want to try the. Oh yes, I forgot to use the pearls. I got my pearls out and I brought them in and everything, and they're sitting right here, right over here, just
Where?
over there.
Over there?
Over there. Yeah, over there. Look, look, look. Amsterdam pearl.
Those. I love them. I'm
lovely. They really are nice. So let's get back to the dragonfly glaze. I'm going to put some on here. It's probably going to smear some bits, but I don't care because it's quite good.
This dragonfly. You're right. Using them on black cardstock, really, that's what I did. My first piece that I used them on was black cardstock. Really made the difference.
So I've got a trace of that interference gold, interference violet fine on here as well. So that will.
Carrie, you have a good day.
Oh, bye, Kerry. Thanks for popping in. I watched one of your streams the other day. Which one was it? The it was really very well explained. That's what I like about Kerry's videos. He explains things really carefully. I just go mad. If you want to find out how to do things, have a look at Kerry's videos because he really does explain beautifully, simply and easily. He really does. Right, this has got to stay. Not going to lift it up in a second. But isn't that going to be something? I think that's going to be glorious when it comes up. See, on the black, we've got that lovely blue-violet, red, violet, blue shift coming through on it. Can you see that? Do you see that?
The light is glaring. There you go. Bring it up to us and tilt it. again, I think it's really going to show with the pull.
Yes, I think it is. It's going to be one of those. So there we are. That's us for today.
I was just, if anyone's wondering, it's just paper, and I was doing a new do. There you go. That's all. Okay.
I'll put that one there because I'm really happy about that one. That one's lovely. I like that one. Not as much as the one down there on the floor drying, but I like that one. And I like these as well. These are really good.
Oh, I like those. Yes.
Yes, they're a very good one. Well, they're a very good too, aren't they? I might get Ian to have a look at this. It's getting a bit difficult to tighten up. I can't tighten it anymore. I think something else is going on there. Just going to have a look at my nuts and bolts. So that is it for today. It's not bad, is it? Yes.
I like
all right.
it. SP. Miriam, SP stands for spelling. It's abbreviation for spelling. She just wanted to make sure.
I'm not sure if I've spelt that right. Yes. So
thank you, everybody.
For now. And we'll be back possibly on Wednesday, seeing how we are.
But in the meantime, I will be missing on Sunday because I will be on the road. Over Mississippi River. Hence the reason I don't stream on Monday.
Yeah, I might be gardening, but I will try to make the stream.
Yes, to make.
I don't have a voice to remind me. Are you watching? Oh, forgot.
Well, I'll try to remind you anyway. Come time, because even if I'm on the road, I don't use my phone for videos or anything like that. But I might, if we're stationary, I'll bring it up on my laptop and have it on, because I like to.
You don't want to watch it while you're moving. No, that can give you car sickness. Not good.
See, that doesn't bother me. I can read in the car while he's driving. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. But I don't usually, because I'm too busy looking out the window at all the scenery and the colors. But anyway, let's everybody try to meet over at PM Artist Studio on Sunday. We will not be streaming Monday. We will see you again Tuesday at PM Artist Studio, and then hopefully see you back here on Wednesday. And in between, take a look at Darcy's YouTube channel, or Carrie's, or anyone else that has a YouTube channel. Hey, go watch some replays.
We can't put links to YouTube channels in, isn't it? We used to be able to do that. But now it's only mods that can do that. You can, can't you?
Yes, I can. Yep. I have to go find them and put them in. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make Mariah.
That you could click on somebody's name and up came their channel and you could just put it in.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Well, Mariah is a mod, and she's been terrific about, I'm not fast enough to get these channels posted, and she's got her channel posted. Well, I'm going to make Carrie a mod, whether he likes it or not. And if Kerry wants to put a link to his channel in there, then he can do it. I don't get to it fast enough. So that's what we're going to do. And
okay, well, the hands are now about to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Hop weekend too. Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, hop weekend. Okay, yes. Here we go. We are going. Ending broadcast now. Bye-bye.